Oh, that song's probably copyright. Oh, okay. Oh, how do I explain this? Welcome to Nekojishi. Please say I pronounced that right. Oh, it, normally for me, I would just play. I would just actually. I honestly would just play this stuff on my own time. I would just play this stuff, play visual novels on my own time, because I think the last time I did a visual novel on YouTube got like next to 0 views. But I'm kind of drawing blanks as to what to play for Sunday's game. I imagine that if certain people come across this, they're gonna be like, "What the heck is that?" Like, oh, furries. Oh, you can't even like. I wanted to see behind the logo. Oh, what was I gonna say? As much as I know, because I've played through this one multiple times. At this point, I'm still trying to get every ending, and I'm probably not going to, at the rate I'm going. Not without a guide. This one has nothing. This one has nothing that's, well, nothing that goes against terms of service. I checked. There's no, like, I checked and I double checked. Anyway, I'm just gonna go a bit into this game, and we'll see how far I get. If there's more, I'll know if people want more. My voice is gonna be exhausted after this. Alright. With heavy footsteps, I clamber up the staircase to my apartment, aching, out of breath, and downright exhausted. Just a little bit further. I take a step, another step, and then even another step. Eventually, I run out of steps to take as I raise my head out of an exhaustion-driven slump to see my apartment door before me. With a sigh of relief, I drop my backpack to the floor and search for my keys. Where are they? Reach into my jeans to no avail. Probably still in my backpack, I guess. Why would you put them there? This side? How about this one? Yeah, there they are. My recently rustled up keys in hand, I open the door, or at least attempt to. Right now, I can barely keep my eyes open. After a bit of fiddling, I open the door. To my surprise, doing so without scraping the key all over the place. What? I can't recall the last time I've ever been that tired to be. I've been so tired ever since we finished the show. I don't know what's gotten into me. I stand there, close my eyes for a moment. They're too heavy to open, so for now I don't. Maybe I'm just stressing out over this for no good reason. Everyone else is probably still there, celebrating the awesome show we pulled off tonight, and I had to leave them all behind. Of course I wanted to stay, but hell, I'm about to collapse as it is. Staying longer wouldn't have been good for anyone. After all is said and done, I'm just... typo. I just won't be able to hang out with the rest of the guys. I feel like I'm letting them down, but... seeing the excitement on everyone's faces warmed my heart. Even if I was really only stage crew, it was special. If only I wasn't so tired. I could fall asleep at any moment now. I'm thankful, in both mind and body, that my bed is merely a few steps ahead of me. Huh? Who's there? It's the best man. I blinked, trying to focus my tired eyes awake. What the? Somehow, in my room right now, there's some sort of tiger man sitting on my bed. And, well, reading one of my books. What's happening? Am I hallucinating? What the heck is this? I lose my grip around my backpack, letting it slip and hit the floor below with a thud. You're... Leo. No, that's not it. Dang, I don't have the voice anymore. Leo, is there something wrong? Are you able to see me? He talks. He did call me Leo, so does that mean he knows me? I guess it would be strange considering this game to like be able to name the main character after yourself. It would be a bit weird for an English name to go with a Chinese name. Yeah, it's Chinese, right? What are you? How rude of you to ask what I am. After all, I am a guardian tiger of your family. You don't seem to recognize me, do you? He's a guardian tiger? Well, we do have a guardian tiger in my family. Actually, I should say guardian tigers. After all, I was born into a family of Jitong mediums serving Goddess Mazu. Basically, my family runs their own temple. There was a way to look that up. Like you're able to like pull up the glossary. Yeah. In Chinese folk religion, a Jitong or Tongji, literal divining youth or youth diviner, is a person believed to have been chosen by the deities to serve as a medium between them and humans. Jitong are usually chosen on their virtues as a representative to communicate with their people. People can ask questions to the gods through the Jitong. However, a deity only possesses the body of a Jitong when they need to say something directly. Therefore, consulting a Jitong during such times is considered as talking to a deity directly. Many temples have specific schedules when people can consult Jitong. Honestly, it just sounds cool. If it's like this, but yeah, no. Despite that, I never expected to see a real guardian tiger, that's for sure. Like, I've seen a lot of tiger statues, but a living, speaking, and well, muscular guardian tiger. How is this even possible? Aren't guardian tigers considered gods? Even if they exist, normal people can't just see them, right? I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. True, you couldn't see me before. How is it that you're able to distinguish me so suddenly? Such feats were quite beyond your level of spirit power. I'm just as confused as you are. I have to figure this out. Well, he said I couldn't see him before. Doesn't that mean he's been here this whole time? Now that I think about it, I did bring a small tiger statue with me from home. Could that be why he's here? Even if I was raised in a family of Jitong mediums, it's not like I've seen any spirits before. So, if this is a for real guardian tiger, why exactly can I see him all of a sudden? Leo, did you not have that Aboriginal performance today? Do you recall anything strange? The voice I'm trying to go for, and I will never hit for Tiger God. I'm not gonna spoil his name. I might end up doing it by accident, but the voice I'm trying to give him, I want him to have like, what's his name? The guy who does Sojiro Sakura in Persona 5. Or, well, Iron Tiger. And so many other voices. Well, I don't know. The only thing I can think about is how tired I was after the show ended. That must have something to do with it, but I don't know what. Not that it matters anyway. This is a good thing. You can hear me. I can talk to you. There's no need to care about it further. How can a guardian tiger be so careless? So you're a guardian tiger, right? The very one in the statue I brought here to Taipei? Did I say that right? Did I say that right? Google. How to pronounce Taipei.
Taipei.
Yeah, I said it right. Okay. Correct. So, does that mean you've been staying in my room this whole time? Ever since I moved to Taipei for college, I've been living alone in this small apartment. And I'm a student, so it's normal for me not to care much about my room, not to mention what I do in it. Then, if this guy's been staying with me all this time, of course, I've been here the whole time. I cannot travel far from my statue. That makes sense. I did put his statue on my bookshelf after all. He has no other choice but to stick around here all the time. Oh, wait. You would have seen that, right? What do you refer to? I mean, so you watch everything I do at home? Oh, you mean that, correct? Of course I have seen such things. Not like this, please, not like this. There's no need to feel embarrassed. After all, I've been watching over you ever since you were a child. I've seen much worse. So, does that mean everything I look at? Huh? Oh, yes. You do have quite unusual taste. However, I suppose you won't find that kind of boyfriend in reality. Yeah, of course I know I can't find those. Hold on! You know I like guys! What did you expect? I have seen every single file on your computer. Would you wish for me to list all of them? No, that's perfectly fine, thank you. I'm just, shocked. Regardless, it's quite wonderful to finally have someone who can channel spirits. It's been decades. I didn't expect to ever encounter one. Decades? Other people in my family have been able to see spirits as well? There was one in every generation of your family. However, we have lacked one for 2 generations now. We've been worried about the power being lost forever. Oh, every time I go through that bit, it just gives me reminders of like Okami's ending, essentially. If you ever got to the end of Okami. I never believed it was actually possible to communicate with spirits. In the end, I guess all our rituals are more than just for show. Okay, so what makes me different? Well, you've had a decent amount of spirit power since you were a child, just not enough to discern us. However, that changed today. The guardian tiger leans in close and sniffs at me. His muscled form towers in front of me. With that well-outlined body as well as his soft stripy fur, my heart almost skips a beat. It appears as though someone caused a change in your spirit powers. But how? Liao, you don't suppose you have any ideas? No! The only thing is me being exhausted, but considering how much I was running around at the performance tonight, it's not like I shouldn't be tired anyway. And what's with this edgy sounding spirit power thingy? What kind of bootleg shonen anime is this? Oh, no ideas. Well, okay, so typically shonen anime do kind of have like beginnings similar to this. So that's not. uh, so it's not that uncommon. Oh, no ideas? Forget about it then. At least you're not hurt. As I said, this is a good thing. For a supposed guardian tiger of my family, isn't he way too nonchalant about what happened to me? So, you think there will be any side effects to this? Doubtful. But I may need to observe you for a while longer. But fear not. As long as I'm here, you will be fine. I love him so much. How can you be so confident? Well, I am a god after all. In the unlikely case I cannot handle it, we can simply seek help from the city god, or even the Holy Mother herself back at our temple. So going up the city god. Oh god, that's a read. In Chinese vernacular, oh god. Chinese vernacular, Cheng Huang, literal the walls and the moat, usually refers to Qing Huan Shin, literal god of the moat and the walls, or simply the city god. Okay. The city god is usually taken by a famous local resident after their death. They are governors of the afterlife realm, and like their counterparts, they rule over and deal with affairs within their assigned city. For this reason, the officials often worship their local city god in hope of having them coordinate work in both realms. Traditionally, a city god only protects people living within a particular area. However, many immigrants still worship the city gods of their hometowns even after moving to Taiwan. For example, the famous Google. Oh my god, Google turned up anything. Turned up nothing. Oh no. Oh no. Google, no. Google has nothing. Okay. How to pronounce.com, please. I don't think that's it. Sayahai, city god in Taipei, is actually the city god of Tongan. Fujian, in this case, many non-local city gods in Taiwan are no longer referred to as Cheng Huan, although people still worship them as local deities. The city god temple of Taiwan Prefecture was built in Tainan. Oh god, help me with pronunciations. During the Ming Dynasty. Later, the queen. Oh my god, the queen government upgraded the Hsinchu City God Temple to the Prefectural City God Temple. After World War II, the City God Temple of Taiwan Province was built in Taipei. Often debated which of these three city gods rules Taiwan. Oh boy. That's a lot to swallow and a lot to pronounce. Often known as Holy Mother, Tarai Shang Xingmu. I butchered that. I know I did. Often known as Mazu, literally Mother Ancestor, or Tianho, Empress of Heaven, she is the Chinese patron goddess who protects seafarers. Mazu is widely worshipped in the coastal regions of China and other places in Southeast Asia. According to legend, Mazu was born during the Song Dynasty on Meizhou Island. Fujian, she had the name Lin on the Yang. Oh my god, I'm butchering every single one of these. Lin is her family name, and Monyang means silent girl. When Mazu was young, she wore red garment. Oh my god, jeez. When Mazu was young, she wore red garments while standing on the shore to guide fishing boats home, even in the most dangerous and harsh weather. It is rumored that she can predict the weather, helping sailors to know when they should set sail. When Mazu died at the age of 28, the local people believed that she flew to heaven and became a goddess. Starting in Fujian, worship of Mazu spread to the neighboring coastal provinces Zhejiang and Guangdong. And from there on to coastal areas of mainland China through the immigration and especially, oh god, this is a lot. And I'm laughing because I'm just dying already and I'm 20 minutes in. Through the immigration and especially throughout Chinese diaspora during the 19th and 20th centuries, worship of Mazu further spread to Taiwan, Vietnam, Ryukyu, Japan, and Southeast Asia. The role of Mazu as patron of the seas caused newly arrived immigrants to often build temples of her first to show their gratitude for their safe journeys. Today, worship of Mazu is also found in other countries with sizable populations from these regions. Interesting. Oh god, that was a lot. No more, please. I already read that. There is nothing that those two couldn't handle. I guess that does sound impressive. Although many people despise the possessing ritual involved in contacting them. Not again! Ouija, literal term, divination, refers to the ritual of Jitong being possessed by a spirit, also known as Fuji, spirit writing. Depending on the spirit, Jitong, or local cultures, the ritual has many variations. For example, if possessed Ji Gong, a minor deity in Chinese folk religion, usually depicted with a bottle of wine in their right hand, the Jitong will appear drunk. Afterwards, the Jitong's memory of being possessed will differ as well. Oh man, very interesting stuff. Regardless, even if you don't seem to be a fan of us, at least one of us can still ask for their blessings of safety. As for myself, after watching over you all these years, I am more than happy to be able to chat with you. Well, it's good to hear that he's happy to speak with me, although he seems a bit concerned about me. I wonder why people wouldn't want to be possessed. Could the tales of the oracles of misfortune be true? Oracles of misfortune. Wubi-san-ke. Did I say that right? I don't know. The 5 misfortunes and the 3 drawbacks is a rumor that those who try to unveil the heaven's secrets, oracles and fortune tellers alike, will be punished by the gods. Those that are punished are said to lose their relatives and friends, 5 misfortunes, while also lacking in wealth, health, and influence, 3 drawbacks. You know, oh, considering everything that's happened in the past 2 years or so, in a way, I would believe this. Wait, what did you mean by saying I don't seem to be a fan? Huh? Who come out at what? Why am I being notified that he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? Again. Huh? Who'd come around at this time of night? I didn't even hear them buzz at the front door. I hope this isn't my neighbor coming to complain. I haven't been that noisy, have I? Half awake, I look towards the guardian tiger sitting on my bed. Wait a second. I've got to hide him. I can't just have someone walking in here seeing a real, living, breathing tiger man. Wait. Shouldn't I be the only person who can see him? I take a deep breath and look back at him. He doesn't seem to care what's behind the door or feel the need to hide himself. It seems I've worried over nothing. With that anxiety quelled, my worry turns towards whoever is outside my door. With no other choice, I walk over to open the door, and I better get a drink of water. Because I got to do another voice. With no other choice, I walk over and open the door with a satisfying click. The door swings open to reveal someone standing before me. A hooded figure. Organization 13. Who are you? This can't be real. First that guardian tiger stalker, and now some door knocking leopard? Clearly my state of exhaustion has made me delirious. Who could he be? I can't really think of any leopard gods or monsters, not to mention his strange outfit. Actually, hold on. That reminds me of some of our costumes. You know, now that I'm actually looking at it, that's not that bad of a costume. Oh God, that is not Chinese. I know. I don't believe that's Chinese, but that's another dialect in Chinese. Moi Dring Gai Su. How bad did I butcher that? Anybody that's watching that watched this far. Sia Liku Lao Aku. What? Hello. Oh, wait. Liku Lao. Hello. I guess I was on the right track. He must be an aboriginal spirit. I go inside. What? It takes me a second more than it should to realize he wants to enter my room. It's impolite of me to leave him waiting at the doorway, but... Oh, that's what you meant. But first, could you tell me what you are? Clouded leopard. Ryukai. I can't think of what voice I would love to give him. Okay, I think I'm starting to get where this is going. So, are you a god? A god of the Ryukai? Spirit. Clouded leopard spirit. So, you're here to... Oh, God. How do you pronounce that? Please, Google, please. Drangane. And of course, the first thing that pops up is the Nekojishi wiki. But somebody this link has 5 stars. Okay.
Clouded leopard.
No, that's not what I'm trying to pronounce. Don't bug me now. Maybe it's on the wiki. Maybe there's a pronunciation on the wiki. No, there's no pronunciation on the wiki. All right. Hydrogen Gane. Let me bring many spirits to. He looks around for a moment, then points to the leaflet on my bed. It's the schedule of today's performance. In other words, he brought spirits to watch our show. Our choreography was inspired by an Aboriginal funeral ceremony, but it's hard to believe that there were actual Aboriginal spirits watching us. The director would be over the moon if he knew. You can see. What? He points directly at my eyes with black pointed claws. Huh. So that's how Beastman fingers are. Oh, huh? Those pink little paw pads are kind of cute. I helped. You see. So does that mean he's the one who awakened these spirit powers? But what for? You help. Help? So he awakened my powers because he wanted my help. Makes sense so far. But I have a bad feeling about this. So, about this help you wanted, do I have to go anywhere? Wu-Tai. No, not the place in Final Fantasy VII. Pronounce Vidai in the Rukai language. Wu-Tai is located northeast of Pingtung, Taiwan. God, oh my God, I'm gonna title this video "Me Butchering So Many Names." It is said that when Rukai first came to this place, they saw many clouded leopards living in the area. The Rukai people honored clouded leopards greatly. For this reason, they settled there, forming the Wu-Tai tribe. Man, you guys, wow, they were not well represented in Final Fantasy VII. Wow. Anyway. What? That's really, really far away. Putting that aside, Wu-Tai came up in our research for the performance. If I remember right, it's where the Rukai people come from. Which means what he's saying checks out. But that doesn't change the fact that Pingtung is on the complete opposite side of Taiwan. And I don't even know what he wants me for. Why should I even think about going along with some spirit that just came knocking at my door, on my door? I need to stop saying ahead of what I read. Oh geez, why does he have to give me that look? Although he doesn't show much through that stern face of his, I think I let him down. I mean, he did go out of his way to awaken these powers. After all, after all that, I just refused him straight out. Hey. Hey, you. Be sure to remember that you never even asked before giving him these powers. Now you barged into his house, and the first thing you've done is demand him to leave with you? Even for standards of even for the standards of Aborigines, don't you think that's rude? Han, spirit? Where's this spirit you speak of? I am a genuine god. I've been standing here this whole time. Surely you saw, yes? Yet you still want to take my boy away without as much as a greeting? I thought I had seen the worst, but you, Aborigine, you are truly appalling. I am not evil. Not evil, you say? How do I know you're not just some demon in disguise? To me, you Aboriginal deities are not so different from demons. This is my child, and I don't trust your words. You may leave. None of your business. It is my business, not yours. The leopard and tiger lock eyes. The tiger cracks his knuckles as if he's rearing up for a fight. Whoa, wait, how did things end up with them trying to fight each other? Stop now! No fighting inside my room! The two men, well, cats, glare at each other whilst I stand between them. I figure there's no way they'll hurt me, right? If they're really going to fight, what else can I do? But aren't they spirits? I don't even know if I can touch them. What if they use some sort of spell or telekinetic powers to fight? Is there any point in getting between them at all? Wait, who the hell is calling me right now of all times? The ringtone had cut through their standoff, both turning around to look at me, watching closely to see what's going on. Trembling, I keep an eye on the two puffed up cats as I reach for my phone. Will they even know how phones work? I pick up the phone. It's Shuchi Senpai from the dance club. I had a joke there, but I'm not going to throw it out. Actually, you know what? I'll throw it up. It's Jehovah's Witnesses. They're calling you. They got your phone number. That was a bad joke. I pick up the phone. It's Shuchi Senpai from the dance club. Hello, Senpai. What's up? Hey, Leo. Just calling to check up on you. You look about ready to pass out before you left. We were kind of worried. You feeling better now? Well, I figured you'd be hungry, so I got some food for you. Let's eat dinner together. What? Right now? If Senpai does come over, what do I do about these two big What will I do about these two big cats? It's probably safe to assume he can't see them. In which case, I'll just have to pretend I can't see them. If manga's taught me anything, this isn't gonna end well. But it'd be rude to refuse him. By the sound of it, he's already bought dinner for us. On the other hand, why is he so concerned about me all of a sudden? I mean, sure, I've talked to him, but I wouldn't call us close. He really didn't need to buy dinner and check up on me. You on your own, Senpai? Yep. How far off are you? I'm actually downstairs. What? See ya, coming up now. Oh my god. Oh. Wait, Senpai! He hung up. Okay, didn't expect them to already be here. What am I gonna do now? I glance at the two big clueless cats. The two clueless big cats next to me. Should I ask them to hide? How should I tell them? But since Senpai won't be able to see them, it should be okay. Crap, I need to at least close the door before he comes out. Tugging the leopard by the shoulder, I push him into the room, shutting the door behind him. Guys, just hold on a second. My senpai is coming over, so please keep it down and stay quiet. Understood? The two big cats nod obediently. Okay, so what I need you to... Leo, I'm here! I brought some lao mei. I figured you'd like it, yeah? What the heck is lao mei? A common food in Taiwan, lao mei is made by stewing ingredients like tofu, meatballs, vegetables, and varying other ingredients in soy sauce. I kind of want to try that. I'm not big on the tofu bit, but I mean, I don't hate it. But I would like to try that because how would you cook with soy sauce? Because soy sauce is like incredibly incredibly salty. If you add too much to whatever, your dish is just done. Like it's done. There is no rescuing it. So how would you do that? So how would you go about making that properly? I would like to try that. There's probably like a recipe on YouTube that shows like a makeshift way how to make it. It's like, oh, I made this dish, and then it turns out to be like and then it turns out like he made it completely completely wrong. Anyway. Just a second, senpai. I go up and look back at the two big cats as I open the door. One order of dinner for Liao coming up. Eh? Huh? You're Shuchi, senpai? What happened to senpai? This can't be right. Senpai's definitely a human. This guy in front of me is about the same height and the same height and the same short and small build as senpai, but I know for sure senpai isn't a cat. If someone at school was a beast, man, there'd be mayhem over it. Right. Liao, are you... Senpai, you look like... How did you... Liao, what's wrong? Why are you so confused? I don't have a voice for him. It can't be. Wait, you can see me now? What are you? Your aura. It's quite strange. So I'm not wrong. Senpai, you're a cat. No, I'm a leopard cat. Even though the name ends with cat, I've got nothing to do with lowly house cats. Aren't they basically the same? Did I just miss a glossary term? Yep. Leopard cat. Prionelberus bengalensis is a small wild cat native to South Africa and East Asia. A leopard cat is about the same size as a domestic cat, but slender and longer legs, and well-defined webs between its toes. Its small head is marked with two predominant dark stripes and a short and narrow white muzzle. People in Taiwan refer to leopard cats as shihu, stone tiger, which means tiger residing between the stones. So it's a tiger somehow. Leopard cat is currently listed as an endangered species in Taiwan with an estimated population below 500. Wow. Aren't they basically the same? Leopard cats are just as big as house cats after all. Oh please! I am heaps bigger than a house cat! That would be the wrong voice to give him. I'm thinking the voice for Terriermon in Digimon, the English voice of Terriermon in Digimon for him. But maybe Henry, maybe his tamer Henry would work for him too. But I don't know. I've never tried that voice, and I don't even know how it would go about even trying to hit that. Putting me on the same level as a house cat is just humiliating. That's besides the point. Senpai, you clearly didn't look like that before. Nope, I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more ordinary than a student. No more than an I did it again. Nope, I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more than an ordinary student. Oh, I need to stop doing that. It's like, it's not... My problem with reading is that I try to predict what the next word is going to be. Which, that is kind of what you want to do, but at the same time, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do that. Oh, alright. No, I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more than an ordinary student. And I dropped this voice again. But why can't you Well, why can't you suddenly see my real form? Also, those two behind you. I am a guardian tiger serving Mazu, and I've watched over Liao since he was a child. I believe you would describe me as his childhood sweetheart, right? More like creepy stalker. Rukai, clouded leopard. Liao, when did you start hanging with these spirits? Just today, it happened in a blink of an eye, and you turned out to be one of them. No, I came to visit you today because I need to ask you for a favor. Really? I never would have guessed. Do you know how valuable your ability is, Liao? I know this is abrupt, but you're the only one I can rely on. You're my only hope. Alright. So what do you need exactly? I'm actually a guardian tiger of a small temple of Miali. Google. I feel like I hit it, but I don't know. And of course, Google has nothing for that.
Mayali. Mealy.
Oh, none of them are good. Somebody that knows this stuff, tell me. You, a guardian tiger? Impossible. Whatever, I know it's weird. You don't need to tell me. It may be rare to have a leopard cat as a guardian tiger, but I am. If you still question me, ask my Fudogon, not me. After all, it's not like I signed up for this. Fudogon, literal. Lord of Blessing and Virtue, also known as Tudegong, Lord of Soil and Ground. It is a deity who cares after the locals in Chinese folk religion and Taoism. Some people consider his formal title as, oh dear God, as Fude Zengshin, right God of blessing and virtue, but commoners often call him grandfather, which reflects his close relationship to the common people. I am missing a term. Going back to the point, our temple is now being abandoned. If no one takes care of my temple, my Fudogon will... By then I'll be forced out and made to live like some stray cat. I don't want that to happen. So Liao, can you help me restore my temple, please? If you want any compensation, I'll do whatever you want. Wait, stray cat? I thought you weren't a cat. That's not the point here! You can't have it. Liao lives under my care. There's no reason for him to serve in any other temple. If he must, he may help you, but Liao still has to return home. Wait, when did I ever decide to go home? If you can help me, Liao, please, can you lend me your hand? I beg you. I've gone through a lot to find you, and perhaps For hundreds of years, nobody else with your ability will appear. Let alone in time to save my temple. So, your temple is in Meowly, right? Yeah, whatever. Somebody will correct me, I hope. Well, as great as it sounds, reviving a temple is easier said than done. Liao, go to Wutai. He can see because of me. Hey, Pingtung is still a lot further away. Plead however you want. But it's Liao's power. He can do whatever he wishes with it. Why did I click that? No, me. No talking. All of you. Just listen to me! all three of the big cats stopped, their eyes fixed on me. I don't want to go to Meowly, Pingtung, or back home. I just want to study hard, dance, spend time with my friends, graduate, and finally get a city job. I don't want to get involved with any of this, please. But Liao, you have a rare gift. I never asked for it. You can't just force me to do what you want. Liao, calm down. We can talk about it later. I won't make any promises. Well, you heard it. That's it for today. As for now, please leave. I stay. What? Won't give up. You're quite the stubborn one. Then I'll stay too. Huh? If he gets to stay, I do too. It's only fair. After all, whoever wins Liao over gets his help, right? Wait, I never promised that. In short, we're all uninvited. So, Liao, want to eat dinner together? Disregarding my protest, Senpai makes himself at home, popping himself down on my table, digging into his plastic bag and taking out the Lao Mei, ready to eat it like he owns the place. Please, stop bothering me! Unable to hold myself back, I shouted out in frustration. Hey, quiet down! What time do you think it is? My neighbor's ground chicken roar thunders through the walls. Crap! Liao, I should inform you that people cannot hear us talking. To them, it would be no different than you talking to yourself. To me reading this, it sounds like I'm talking to myself. Oh, I need to soundproof this room. If you are excessively loud, they may end up believing you to be some lunatic. My mom already does! You don't have to tell me that part. Regardless, you can see how tiny my room is. Oh, you couldn't stay here even if you tried. There's no changing my mind on this, so please, can you all leave me alone? Even if you are all adorable beastmen, you can't... I let my secret out. Please don't notice. Please don't notice. Liao, I know what you want to say. but you may not give in just because of your unique taste. Furthermore, I am here, and I will not let them disturb you. But Liao, even if you don't want to, you'll still see me at dance club tomorrow. There's no way you could just quit the club to avoid me, right? Damn it, Senpai's right. I love going to dance club, and it means so much to me. There's no way I'd leave just to avoid him, and he knows it. Senpai, you're so cunning. Heh, not really. That's not a compliment. Alrighty, since Liao will see me anyways, it won't make a difference if I stay here. That's not how it works. You can still go home, and I still can't fit this many people in my room. That guardian tiger is definitely not going anywhere, and I don't see that leopard guy leaving anytime soon, right? It'd just be unfair if I didn't get to live with you too. What do you mean by live with me? And other people can see you. What would people think if you suddenly started living here? You can just say we're in a relationship. No way. Granted, within the club, it's no secret that me and Senpai are gay. Senpai himself is quite the charmer and cute to boot. His potential suitors alone could fill a whole classroom. Still, I don't want to get in a relationship all of a sudden. It's not like I really have feelings for him or anything. Well, there'll be no problem as long as we don't go home together. We have different class schedules as well. Or you could even tell people you're seeing me home. See, it'll be fine. Even so, no way. Dame. Like, dame. I think that's like the only Japanese word I learned. And I learned that from, what was that? It was a Flash movie called Final Fantasy A+. And I only remember that because that was like the funniest scene in that entire bit for me. Actually, that entire thing is hilarious. If it's still on Newgrounds, look up Final Fantasy A+. Assuming it's still on Newgrounds. There's like that version, and then there's like somebody who tried to make like a not safe for work version. I don't know what the deal is on that, but watch the original version, Final Fantasy A+, because that was somebody's Japanese language project, and I love it. Like, he did so well on that. I hope that guy got an A+ on his assignment. Anyway, okay, let's go about this another way. If this leopard guy leaves, Senpai wouldn't have a reason to stay. Let's ask him instead. Mr. Clouded Leopard, do you really have to stay? Could you please? I stay. I stay. Can you please listen to me? I will not leave you to anyone else. I can tell I'm blushing right now. Does this guy even know what he's saying? How'd he get so fluent all of a sudden? It's just that at the moment, no matter what, I can't fit all three of you in this room. Not a problem. Of course it's a problem. Leo, did you forget? They're spirits. They don't need to take up any real space. Even if you can feel them, it's not like it's gonna get crowded. They could just float in the air or even stay inside a desk or something. There's no way I will stay inside a desk. I am a god after all. I have my pride. Why do you want them to stay? So I have a reason to stay with you. Senpai, you have no shame. Not really. Again, that's not a compliment! I just want to stay with you, Liao. Please don't be so mean to me. I came all the way to visit you. If you're still unsatisfied, it's not like I can't compensate you with my body. You don't have to do that. I don't care. Regardless, I'm exhausted and I actually need to take a shower. I'll deal with this later. Enough is enough. I rush into the bathroom, slam the door, and turn on the shower. What's wrong with these guys? I mean, beastmen are cute, but to have a bunch of them pop into my life all at once, it's just too much for me to deal with right now. Trying to calm myself, once again I close my eyes for a moment. The warm water flows over me, consoling my mind and soothing my drained body. Well, he has a walk-in shower. I feel like I would be in the tub. I can't say I haven't thought about it before. About beastmen being real, about having one close to me. Who would have thought? Perhaps somewhere out there, even for only a day, someone would do just about anything to be me right now. But things are never that easy. Putting that aside, putting the two that want my help, putting the two that want my help aside, that guardian tiger, has he really been with me ever since I was born? I have no reason to believe him, but if I did keep him around, would I ever be truly free from my family? The whole reason I came to Taipei, the whole reason I started college was to get away from all that. And dancing is just a big waste of time to them. If I went back home now, come on, what year is this? Who wants to be a Chitong? Now that I think about it, the other two options aren't much better. Restoring Senpai's temple means being in charge of it. Otherwise, how would you draw people in? Knocking on doors with a fancy pamphlet asking, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Tigers? I know that joke. I know where that joke is going. And that's the first time I literally laughed at that. And there's the other one, asking me to move to Wutai. Sure, it's not as stale as being some temple priest, but the thought of living by myself in some tribe in rural Pingtung. I have things I want to do with my life. I want to help them, but it's not like I can just up and agree to change my life for these guys. No, I have to get rid of them by any means necessary, even if they are adorable beastmen. With the warm water having helped collect my thoughts, I finally decided to kick them out. But when I get out of the shower, I realize I made a massive mistake. I forgot to bring a change of clothes. Normally, being the only one in the apartment, I can just walk out naked and get them whenever I want. But right now, with the three of them waiting in my room, that's no longer an option. That is no longer an option. That tiger may have seen my naked body before, but I can't say the same about the other two. I briefly considered the clothes I wore today. They're all damp and sweaty. I just had a shower. So, no thanks. How am I gonna do this? Senpai. Without any other options, I shout through the door for help. Leo, you okay? Yeah, just forgot to bring some clothes in. Can you grab them for me? Honestly, just grab anything from my closet. I'll sort it out from there. Closet? Let me see. Where is it? I wait for a while, but Senpai doesn't respond. All I can hear is him vaguely humming along. Senpai, you found it yet? Nope, can't find it. How could you not find it? There's only one closet in my room. I really can't find it, Liao. Why don't you just come out? We're all guys here. We'd only end up seeing a glimpse at most. There's no way he can't find it. He's absolutely messing with me. Senpai, stop teasing me, please. I just need you to bring me some clothes. Well, Liao, I really can't find anything at all. But maybe if you agree to stay with me, I'll have more time to take a careful look around. Damn it, I know you're doing this on purpose, Senpai. What? Nah, I was just saying, since you have to wait anyway, why don't you just think about... Hey, what are you doing? I'm only messing with him. I'll help him in a second. What's going on? I stand around thoroughly confused as the bathroom door suddenly opens, revealing Leopard holding a pair of my shorts. What? I thought the door was locked. I hide behind it quickly, carefully taking the shorts from Leopard without exposing any of my bare skin to the three cats in the other room. After handing me my shorts, he leaves. I shut the door firmly behind him and slump against it, my heart pounding as I slide to the floor. Didn't he just see my naked body? Who the heck would just fling the bathroom door wide open and pass clothes to someone inside? Wouldn't it render the whole bring clothes to me because I can't go out thing utterly pointless? Seeing me didn't even faze him in the slightest. Is it because he's a spirit and doesn't care? Seems possible. Well, even if he was a bit forward about it, at least he got me out of that situation. And look at my shorts haplessly. No shirt, but that will do. That will have to do. It's better than going out naked, I guess. I put on the shorts and head out of the bathroom. Sorry, Liao. I was just joking about all that. I was just about to get your clothes for you. Ignoring Senpai, I take a shirt from the closet. I usually only wear shorts in here, but naturally I couldn't do that. Couldn't do so in front of them. Liao, are you angry at me? I'm sorry, I didn't. Not really. I'm just tired. Was already exhausted when I came back. Not to mention all the trouble you three gave me. I could really use some sleep now. Hey, but you still haven't had any food yet. Senpai raised his half-eaten bowl of stew. He really wants me to use the same pair of chopsticks. It's like an indirect kiss. I don't really care for it at the moment. Oh, but I bought it for you. Enough. Will you just let the boy sleep? Quit annoying him or he will kick you out for real. No, I got it. Then Liao, why don't we sleep together? Unlike them, I do have a physical body that can't float around in the air. Senpai, I still don't know what's going on with you. Before I awakened, you were just an ordinary guy. Now, all of a sudden, you're like this. Well, as you said, it was caused by your awakening. After all, I am just possessing Yan Shu Chi right now. No wonder I found your scent strange. So, you're not actually Yan Shu Chi Senpai? You could say that I'm not. However, for lack of a better term, I am him in every way, from his personality down to his memories. There's no need to treat me any differently from how you would treat him. What about the real Shu Chi? When I leave, I'll return his body to him. Don't worry, I've done everything like he would have done. And at most, he'll only have vague memories of what happened. So you only give him back his body only when you want to? Isn't that some kind of consciousness kidnapping? That's a weird thing to say. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean it like that. But if it makes you more willing to help, I don't mind keeping his body. I can't help but bury my hand into my face. He couldn't have missed my point any further if he tried. Well, I suppose I could let you use the bed, but are the other two really okay with it? I mean, floating in the air doesn't seem very comfortable. Even though I don't want them to stay, the warm host inside me simply can't leave my guests with nowhere to sleep. Stares at the bed intensely. That won't do. Liao and I usually sleep on the bed, and there is no way I will relinquish it to you. You are a mere kitten. There should be enough space for you to sleep on the corridor. Oh God, I butchered that. That won't do. Liao and I usually sleep on the bed, and there is no way I will relinquish it to you. You are a mere kitten. There should be enough space for you to sleep in the corridor. Hey! What do you mean by kitten? And I'm the only one who has a body. Doesn't matter where you sleep. If I sleep out there, I'll just catch a cold. Then I see no reason why you should have to stay. Then I see no reason why you should stay here for tonight. Dang it, I read it wrong again. Then I see no reason why you should stay here for the night. No, Leo, won't you stand up for me, please? Why would I have to stand up for him? Wait, didn't the tiger just say something odd about what you were saying, Tiger? So you usually sleep with me? Of course. Well, wait, since when has this been happening? Well, ever since you came to Taipei. So even though I couldn't see it before, this whole time I've been sleeping in the same bed as a big tiger man. Should I be happy? In short, I sleep with Meow every night, and there's no reason for me to give either of you that spot. Fend for yourself. But you don't even need a bed! Please, let me sleep with you, Liao. Stares at the bed. Water, please. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Oh, and I gotta go to the bathroom. So this is a good stop. This is a good stopping point, to be perfectly honest. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. Oh. All right. Let's finish this up. Finish this bit up. And then I'm gonna call it. Okay. Oh. Right. Tiger's been sleeping with me this whole time. It's only right for him to take place next to me. No, you're too cruel, yo. Sorry, Senpai. I'll go get you a quilt. It's the least I can do to make up for it. Oh. I had to the closet to get out a spare quilt, passing it to Senpai. Well, if it's gotta be like this. Senpai quickly rolls the quilt onto the floor. This is my territory now. No one else can trespass. This room is no way big enough for someone to claim part of it. That territory of his is right next to the door. You couldn't even get out without stepping over his sheets. Senpai, how can I get out of the room with you blocking the way? Of course, Liao gets a free pass. I welcome you into my territory, and even to sleep with me on the floor. No matter how you look at it, there's no space for me to squeeze into his territory, even if I wanted to. It's alright, Senpai. I know you're really excited, but I'm tired at the moment. Oh, oops. It's alright, Senpai. I know you're really excited, but I'm tired at the moment. Can you just allow me to sleep for a while? Well, it's not like I'm the one forcing you to stay awake. My voice is dying too. It is hard to solidify voices. Letting out a sigh, I turn off the light. Afterwards, I lay myself onto the bed and get cozy under the quilt. Tiger is laying on the bed as well. My bed is pretty small for two as it is, and with his size, he ends up taking up most of it. This is obviously a twin-size bed. Is he really going to be sleeping with me every night? He's kind of big, and I don't think I'll fall asleep that easily with him next to me. Hey, are we going to sleep like this? Yes. Although you can see me, you can also feel me now. It does make it a bit cramped. Tiger glances at the bed and shuffles over onto his side. One arm outstretched across the pillow, he pats the mattress with the other, inviting me to scoot over. How romantic. Just lie here. It's okay. I won't let you fall off the bed. He raises his other arm, apparently going to hold me in his arms. Although he's trying to stop me from falling off, it also means I'll be sleeping in his embrace. I don't think I have any other options though. Wait, oh, that's Cloud left her, right? Oh wait, no, that's Shu-Chi. Liao, it'd be a waste if we don't eat this stew. Mind if I finish it? No, go ahead. I turn my head back to see Senpai eating from the paper bowl while sitting on his futon. How can he eat in the dark like this? Hey, watch what you're doing. If you make a mess, I won't clean up after you. Don't worry, I'll be really super careful. He answers while stuffing his mouth full of food. It's not my problem if he makes a mess. He's the one sleeping in it. I look back to the bed to see Tiger waiting for me. I take a deep breath and slowly rest myself into Tiger's arms. He pulls the quilt over me. It's a cold night and the blanket is still a little cold too. He pulls the quilt over me. It's a cold night and the blanket's still a little cold too. But with his warmth around me, I don't really feel it. I wrap myself tight in blankets, keeping the warmth in. Usually it takes time to warm up the sheets, yet with Tiger here with me, they're already getting there. Still, I can't fall asleep. I'm embraced by his arms, feeling the heat from his body. How can I keep calm like this? Doesn't he care at all? He's a god, sleeping with his worshiper. He seems so calm. Why am I so nervous? I try to control my breathing as my whole body tightens up. There's no way this is real. At this point, I just have to be in some cheesy rom-com anime. Huh. Never. Romantic comedy. Okay. Keep calm, Liao. Get rid of your lewd fantasies. This guy is a guardian tiger. A god. I'm just thinking about this too much. He's a god. Maybe he just wants to take care of me. Any impure thoughts are disrespectful. I try to convince myself as I squeeze my eyes shut. His body is so warm. How can I feel this? How can he still be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? How can I feel a god? If I couldn't feel him already, I'd be asking myself if he really exists, but I mean, how can I be sure? I'm the only person who can see or touch him. What if I pluck out some fur? No, that would be incredibly disrespectful. Oh, wait, oops, I read that wrong. I mean, how can I be sure? I'm the only person who can see or touch him. What if I pluck out some fur? No, that would be incredibly disrespectful. Still, this is pretty incredible. Even though I come from a Jitong family, I never thought about actually meeting any real god. Stop adding words. Even though I come from a Jitong family, I never thought about actually meeting real gods. I only took the statue with me because Dad insisted. How could I know there was a real god in it? And right here, this god, a giant tiger man, lies before me. Well, hugging me, really. If I couldn't see it for myself, I wouldn't believe anyone if they told me. Besides, compared to the guardian tiger sleeping on my bed, that statue's nothing. Why did he appear to me as an anthro tiger? That actually gets explained in the story, and it's hilarious. But also, it's it's also very intriguing to find out. Why do you appear to me as an antler tiger? Maybe its appearance is determined by my imagination? I love this line of thinking. So perhaps it's totally based on my preference. He could just be a normal tiger to other worshippers. Actually, that's pretty cool. It's still a weird coincidence to have 3 beastmen deities appear in my home. Considering my unique taste, as Tiger puts it. I look around my room, Senpai's sleeping quietly on the floor, Leopard's laying across my desk right on top of my keyboard. How can he sleep like that? Hopefully it doesn't somehow turn it on and start pressing keys. Can spirits even use keyboards? I hope they sleep well. At least I can hear Tiger's smooth breathing. As it stands, I still can't fall asleep. Some say it's easy to go to sleep when exhausted, but when everything that's happened is just with everything that's happened, I feel like this is a typo. With everything that's happened, it's just keeping me awake. Suddenly, Tiger moves his arm to cover my entire chest, making my whole body tense up. Holy crap. I wonder how to escape from his embrace just as he gently touches my nose. You still awake? Yes, well, gods don't exactly need to sleep. Then why have you been fighting over my bed? I imagine the kitten wants it because of his physical body. I have no idea about that aborigine. To die. As for myself, well, I've gotten used to this. After all, there's nothing I can do while you're sleeping. Is it surprising that a god can get bored? So you sleep with me all the time? I would have never noticed. Well, you weren't able to touch me then. However, you're just like a child's sweetheart to me. As such, it's quite normal for me to hold you and sleep with you. Oh, so I'm your childhood sweetheart now? Whatever you think. You are my worshiper, so it's my responsibility to protect you, just as if you were a child. You've grown up next to me over the years, so I'm not afraid. You've grown up next to me over the years, so I'm not that old after all. You are my playmate or childhood sweetheart, however you may call it. Not old at all, huh? Correct. I'm just a finling, you know. Finling, also known as bunrei, or wakemitama in Japanese, is a term that indicates both the process of division for a god to be re-enshrined somewhere else, and a divided spirit, which is the result of division. I need that to be explained a little bit more, to be honest, but I get it. Well, precisely speaking, I was born after you brought me to Taipei. I have no memories from my primal spirit. You can't be a childhood sweetheart if you were born a year ago. Although I do remember everything about your childhood, like the last time you wet your bed was when you... Stop! Alright. Alright. Simply put, I know everything about you and your family. So, do you think I'm qualified to be your childhood sweetheart? Well, maybe. Why are you so enamored with that term anyway? There's no more appropriate word to be found. You've definitely misunderstood it. Where in the world did you learn words like this? Like, in love stories, the childhood sweethearts typically get married to each other. You know that, right? Really? I had no idea about the implications. However, if our relationship is that good, it means I easily beat those two, or at least the kitten. What is he talking about? Liao, don't be distracted by those two, understood? After all, you're the son of the Lin family. I didn't reply. I know where he's coming from, and I know if I don't get a job after I graduate, I'll have to go home. But I don't want to think about that right now. Leo, don't you want to go home? I never thought he'd ask me straight out like this. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's boring back home. Are you going to be angry at me? How could I be angry with you? I still want you to consider going back. It's not that boring. At least it won't be now that you can see us. You would even be able to spend your whole life talking with all the other guardian tigers. Really? I never thought about it like that before. Living with a lot of furry guardian tigers. Why did you phrase it that way? Living with a lot of furry guardian tigers sounds pretty good. But it's alright. Take your time. There's no need to decide right away. I'll consider it seriously. I know you're a good boy. Don't worry, we'll take very good care of you once you get home. As you must know, there are 3 guardian tigers protecting your family. But really, there are more than 3 of them. Those 3 are well known because they usually show up in Kaido rites. Nothing popping up for that? Glossary. In Mazu culture, Kaido, the clear the path, is a rite in the Holy Pilgrimage. During the Kaido rite, guardian tigers lead the way to expel demons along the route for all other gods in the pilgrimage. The Holy Pilgrimage is a ceremony where worshippers bring large god statues on a grand tour. People believe that gods can inspect their domain and see their people during the tour. That makes I can see why certain things are important to the Chinese culture. Oh, my nose is getting stuffed up. Alright. In fact, there are many of us. Each statue holds its own spirit after all. There are even older gods. There are even other gods in the temple, although you may only be able to see the guardian tigers. But you'll definitely be amazed by their magnificence. Tiger softly continues to tell me stories about the many gods of our temple. His words slowly fade away as I close my eyes. The last thing I can remember was being hugged tightly by my guardian tiger. Oh, I fall asleep immersed in his low, warm voice. Oh, that's sweet. Heavy. So heavy, something is definitely pinning me down, suffocating me with its entire mass. I uselessly try to struggle against it. I can't even lift my arms or move my feet. I don't bother trying to turn myself over. Cool breeze hits my face, but it doesn't help with the heat elsewhere. Huh? Come back. Okay, but it doesn't help with the heat everywhere else. What's going on? I take a deep breath and then open my eyes. In front of my face, I see a large shadow. I blink hard, trying to make out its form. A wall of muscle covered in soft, fluffy orange fur. It looks so nice. I mean, if it's not trying to kill me. Sadly, I can't really enjoy the view while being suffocated. I muster the strength to move my head and tap on my guardian tiger's arm. Yeah. Get up. Sorry. Okay. Finally gets off my bed, sparing my life. I thought I was going to die. Getting crushed to death by my own guardian tiger. That's pretty is a pretty stupid way to do so. Okay. I'm gonna stop. I have to stop. I've been reading so much. We'll save it here. And number 10. Oh god. Oh. It's games like this where I'm more worried about the reception of my audience than anything else. And it's like, as I sit here and I finish recording, I'm going like, I can't believe I did this. I'm going like, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. But considering how things have been in terms of any game that I put in this time slot, I honestly don't expect any feedback. But I would love to hear feedback if possible. Oh. I'm done for now. If you want more, I'll figure out something to put in place here. I'll figure out a way to do more of this. Anyway, I gotta go. My voice is tired out. I need to get up and stretch and stuff. I'll see you guys later. I hope the music isn't copyrighted. Peace.